This was taken, I'd say, about 1950. Oh, wow. Yeah, oh, that's great.
So recently, you provided us with some throwback pictures of yourself when you were younger.
Oh, yes.
Are you ready to see some of your old family photos in a way you've never seen before?
Okay. What have you guys done?
All right, here comes the first one.
Oh, okay, we're in Montevideo, because that's where I grew up. That's my mother and my father. God, was he fat. And I'm the one back there. And that's my older sister. And I'm the only one who's alive.
All right, so here's the same pic, but as you'll see, we have now altered it.
What did you do? Well, it's colorized. It's more alive. You see, we're wearing matching dresses. My mother did that for the longest time. She used to sew them herself. Now that I look, actually, they probably were the same color. My mother and my father were rarely affectionate, so that's shocking to see them be. They look so happy. I'm probably, 12 years old there? Do you know how many years ago that was? My mother here is younger than I am now.
Oh yeah, this one I remember. I was in my aunt's store. She had like a retail store selling goods from the Philippines. And I was just standing there and looking like whatever. And my panty showing too. Oh, you made it colored. I like the other one. Oh, and I'm wearing boots. It looks modern now, huh? I still like the older one better because it brings back memories. But then this one looks like my granddaughter. Nice to remember, but you can't go back anymore.
Middle school is not the best time in your life. You know, it's just, you know, your hands and feet are too big because you haven't grown into them yet. Well, see, that's interesting. You get shadows and you get very interesting things in black and white that you lose in color. There's a look to that, but that's pretty good. You know, are my eyes green? Yes, sort of, okay.
The woman is my mom. Next to it is me. And the other guy in it is, his name is Frankie. He became a priest. This was taken, I'd say, about 1950. Oh, wow. Yeah, oh, that's great. Yeah, colored, right? The dog, he came with the house. We rented this house from a family. This one's name was Tuffy. And, oh, he was the sweetest, most wonderful dog. We rented this house for 3 years, and every year Tuffy would be part of it.
Oh, this is in Bariloche. The cowboys would be at the top, and they would cook this meat for us, and you ate it with the hide. They would just slide. Yeah. It was delicious because all the juice stayed in. See the boy sitting there? My sister had a little bit of a relationship with him, and I was jealous. And that's me with the scarf on my head. The lady holding the cup is my mother. I remember Bariloche as the most beautiful place in the world, but I don't know. The lakes were gorgeous. I'm afraid to go back because it may not be as gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Benji. Poor Benji. Yes, this is me and my sister. Oh, God, I loved this dress. This was a dress that had been a gift. And it was yellow. No, we made it blue. Okay, well, that's wrong. But it's, you know, it's so funny because the picture's in black and white. And yet I remember that dress and I remember the midi blouse that my sister was wearing.
This woman, that's my first cousin. Her name was Ann Thomas. Ann was a major Broadway actress. She was in 44 Broadway shows. She was in 10 movies.
Well, if it ain't Miss Duffy.
Hello, Finnegan.
Just a minute. Is this man following you?
If he was, you think I'd be walking this fast?
And over 4,000 radio programs, and she was very well known, you know, in her day. Okay, the hair is wrong on Anne. She had very bright red hair, and I guess I looked the same. I had very blonde hair.
It's my son's baptism, and the one on the right is his godfather and godmother, and that's me and my husband that passed away. See, I was thin. I think I like this better. My husband was 22 years older. This one was like in the 60s already when my son was born.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I remember this dress, too. The hat, isn't that just snazzy? I think it was a vertical black and white stripe. And then the pockets were different colors, which I thought was very cool, and the collar. So like one was orange and one was blue. No, well, that's not right. We wore a lot of hats back then. You know, hats were kind of what men and women both wore, but they were serious colors. They were not fun colors. It's odd to see it in color because you know what it does? It makes you start questioning your memory. Now that I look at the light fixture, I'm pretty sure this was my grandpa's house. Because look at that light fixture, that's really old, and he had built that house in like 1910.
Oh, that's me, yeah. It was taken about 1947. I was about 6, probably had either just been in the first grade or was about to start school. I had Buster Brown hair, you know, with like this, with the flared out like that. My mother took me to a local barber, and then she went off with my grandmother, and my grandfather stayed with me while I had my hair cut. Well, when I came out of the barber, that's what I looked like, and the Buster Brown was gone, and my mother nearly had a fit. Oh yeah, no, that's cute. Yeah, that's good. I was just a little kid, and I was, I guess, about to start school, which I liked after the first day. The first day I cried because my mother wasn't there. But then I'd say by the second day I adjusted, and you know, I liked it. Younger generations have like 1,000 photographs in their cell phone. They don't make, I have every photograph I've ever taken, we go and make prints of.
Oh dear. That is me. And that's my young son who was very chubby. It's very strange because it's such a long time ago. I think the blouse was those colors. My husband was having serious troubles. He was in the hospital. He passed away when I was 27. So, but the babies were wonderful.
Oh yes, isn't that cute? And I remember this dress too. This is so funny. In this corner behind Lindsay, my sister, we had the first television in the neighborhood, and we used to have all the neighbors would come over and watch TV because it was the only one around. How old am I here? Maybe 6, 7, 8? I don't know. You know, I love the pictures where my great aunt put the dates on things. I go, oh, that's what's so nice about today is everything's dated. It's so funny. Everything looks so fuzzy. You know, it's like when you watch old television shows and you go, oh, it's so blurry.
Oh, my first communion. I was a good girl. I still have this in my frame. I framed it. Even now, my classmate that I went to first communion, we're all alive. I only know, not all, 4 of us. We always meet each other once a month, and they're here in California. We think about what we did before, how we liked boys. Now, no more. I think I like this better. I look cuter here. I wish they had it then back then, huh? The colored ones. I think I look like my father. It emphasized my features.
This was the 60s. This is like 64. And it's my mom and dad, and our first corgi, Gussie, and me. Long straight hair. This is when straight hair started coming into being. Yeah, it's now, see, this one's prettier in color because you've got all the greenery of it. We were dressed up and we looked nice. It's like, oh, let's take a picture.
Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, this is my mother's family. In fact, this little guy, I was talking to him just a couple of days ago, and he's now basically 3 years younger than me. This was taken about 1958, and this was in front of our house in Westchester County near New York City. Okay, that looks pretty good. This was after my dad died. My dad died in 1957. It was a little difficult for me because my father died when I was 15 years old. My father died of a heart attack, and he didn't die like on the spot, but he had a couple of heart attacks, and from the time he got sick he died within a month. So it was very difficult, you know, as a 15-year-old.
That's my son, my older son. You know how old he is now? He's 56, and that's his. We had a Yaya nanny. We call her Yaya. Nice. It gave them like life, but I still. Maybe I would prefer the first one better. He got divorced from his father, and it was sad because they took him away from me because they're rich. I wasn't that rich, but he's back here now with me, and he's grown. And he loves me. It brings back memories, huh? If you think about it.
Oh, don't tell me I sent you this one. I was so in love with this boy. The second one from the right. Oh, wow. The colors of the bathing suits are... Mine is close to accurate. I don't think my sister wore that color. But he looks, oh my God, he's there. He looks like he used to. I thought he was the most handsome boy in the world.
How old do you think you were here?
About 16. He was 20-something. It's a real scandal. I used to love to go there. I used to love the beach. I used to love swimming. It feels like I'm there again. Can't believe that I was ever that young.
My memory of most of this stuff is in color, even though the picture isn't. My memory is, because that's how you see it. Looking back is really good for some things, but it's also very dangerous, because if you're always looking back, you're kind of missing what's happening at the moment, and you're not thinking about what might be.
It's emotional. It really is emotional. It makes me feel, actually I like the feeling. It's such a good, some of them are such good memories. Takes me back in time.
Hi guys, JC here, producer at FB. If you like this series, make sure to check out our past episodes. All the links are gonna be down below in the description. Check them out. Bye guys.